peace from his woman. But a lot of men don't understand that peace is a byproduct of clarity. Like when your woman doesn't have clarity about the position she holds in your life, if she doesn't have clarity about the level of commitment that you have towards her, towards your family, she's going to produce chaos. So if you want peace in your household, you got to give clarity. And ladies, I hope you didn't cut this video off too soon, because for some of y'all, it doesn't matter how much clarity you have, chaos is your default. Because you were raised in chaotic households. You experienced chaotic relationships in the past. So when things are too peaceful, you purposely create chaos. And I'm not coming at you for doing that. I'm simply saying there comes a point where you have to take accountability and start to take the steps to change that.
Amen. Well said. And they don't want to hear it. But yes, in all aspects, I'm gonna elaborate on the end. The first part is, I agree with what he's saying. Every woman wants to know where she's going. She want to know her position in a man's life. And there's no more really to say on that. But when he talk about those women who create the chaotic situation in their relationship in a peaceful environment with a good man, he's 100% right with it there, because they don't want to do the work on themselves. They're not used to something if it's not bringing a drama, if it's not creating, striking up these wild emotions. To have a quiet, good man that comes home, that treats them well, that's made his intention known, everything's going good in the household, bills are paid, you ain't stressed out, you don't have no worries, and you creating the stress. At what point do you look in the mirror and say, it's me? I'm the one with the problem. I'm the one, babe. Do you still love me, babe? Where you was, babe? Why we don't go out to these type of restaurants? Why it is? It's always something to disturb the peace that's going on. So a man could lay it out for you in every manner, give you everything you want, but yet some women will find a way to create problems in that relationship. And then when they do it, they'll turn around and say it was the lack of what the man did, rather than looking at themselves. And sometimes you need to heal. Sometimes you need to take look in the mirror and look at yourself. If every relationship you've had problems, you've had drama, you've had chaos, are you really ready for a man who brings peace? Have you worked on yourself? Have you did the homework to be the type of woman that can accept, not only create that type of environment for a man, but can you accept that type of environment from a man?
Well, it's easy to get on here, and I hear a lot of guys, they see things a different way, and I'm gonna show y'all a different way of looking at it. Let's just say you're in a room with a Rottweiler, and the Rottweiler's laying over in the corner, and you just got into an argument with your boss man, right? And you walk through the door, and you upset with your boss man, and you walk over there and kick that goddamn Rottweiler, and that Rottweiler jump up and tear off your leg. And he'll tear off your leg. The next time you come in the house, you're not going to go over there, and you're not going to cause no chaos with that Rottweiler, because he's going to tear off your leg. And where I'm going with this is this. If you're a man, it has a lot to do with some variables. A lot of it is respect. A lot of it is the situation that you're in. That's why a lot of you guys, and the main one I hear talking like this is a lot of guys that they depended upon a woman in a lot of different ways to do things that, or be how he should be, masculine. He should be a leader of the household, different those things. When we throw those cliches around all the time, but it deems true when it comes to chaos in the household. If a woman comes home and 9 times out of 10, she know that I better not do this, or some real shit gonna happen, he ain't gonna stand for it, then most likely she's not gonna cause the chaos that This guy's talking about women are always gonna shit test you. That's just how it go. But if the woman can come home and she can raise hell in a household and she know that ain't nothing gonna happen, or it's just we just gonna argue, pitch fits, go back and forth, do all that old foolishness, then yes, it's probably gonna happen. Probably because, like I say, she don't respect you. She don't respect your position. She deems you as a weak man. All those things play a variable uh when it comes to dealing with these kind of situations, to where now you're begging her, baby, please don't, please, let's not argue, please, why we got to go through all this, please, you're constantly begging, and 9 times out of 10 she ain't gonna change. You can sit there and you can talk until you blue in the face, but until you say, listen, start this shit tomorrow, your ass gonna be out on the street, or I'm gonna be gone. Simple as that. When a woman knows that's gonna happen, then 9 times out of 10, she gonna say, you know what? I got me a man that he ain't gonna put up with my shit. Now, I'm not gonna tell you that sometimes a woman won't have to put her foot down, because you might be doing shit that you ain't supposed to be doing. And sometimes she might have to say, you know what? I respect you, but you, nigga, you out of pocket. And so I gotta do what I gotta do. But it mostly goes because men can be more logical than women. And ladies, I hope you have a more logical man than an emotional man, because if you got an emotional man, you in trouble, and y'all gonna be up in there pitching fits every single day. Every single day, or at least 2 times a week, it's gonna be fight and then make up, and then fight and then make up. That's all it's gonna be. But when you have a man that's steady and constant, then you can bring your emotions, and he knows how to balance it out. You don't have to do all that begging all the time for her to stop doing this, stop doing that. But if you begging your woman to stop creating chaos, nigga, you started off wrong. That's all I can tell you. You started this shit off wrong. And now, just like a kid, this shit done got out of hand, man. It got out of hand. Nigga, you finna be on the couch tomorrow. And then, shit. It might get to the point where shit, she come in when she want to come in.
Well, I think what you're talking about is the environment that's already chaotic, because the man is not creating a safe environment.
It has to start from somewhere.
Control. He's lost control of his environment, so it's not what he's referring to. He's talking about, when I've created a safe space for you, I've told you what you needed to know. I've made you feel safe. I've made it, you know, my intentions are to move to the next level, to marry you. Everything is out. You're engaged, whatever it may be. All those things are there. I'm providing for you. I am showing you I come home. You know where I'm at. All those things are in line. The man has put himself in order and decency. And you just create chaos. You're chaotic. You're doing things. You're causing the structure, whether it be spending too much money on the credit cards, whether it be, like you say, hanging out too late with your girlfriends, not cleaning the house, all those kind of things. Don't even take care of the kids, ain't helping with the homework. He gotta come home and do all that. That's that woman. That has nothing to do with that man. She needs to go and look at herself and say, hey, this man has created a safe environment for me. He's shown me that he's a stand-up man, but yet I can't seem to get myself together. She needs to go look at herself.
Well, most people are not gonna look at themselves unless there's some kind of
repercussion.
Because she'll look at herself if she's like, you got one more time or you're gonna be out on your ass. And that's just how it's gonna be. Then she'll be like, well, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't finna do nothing you say. I just have to be up. Well, then why am I up here? Why am I having this conversation about chaos in the first place? Because the options is either she gonna do or she not gonna do. And if she not gonna do, I'm gonna be fine with that. And see, a lot of y'all, you don't understand the concept. And it's like, well, you trying to be tough, you trying to be hard. No, you can't deal with women like that. Because women, when they spot blood, they like sharks. They'll eat you alive. Because why? They expect you to be strong enough They expect you to be strong. They don't want no man that can put, because if they can push you over, they know somebody else can push you over. And that means you're not very protective. You're not very protective. You're mentally weak. And that's all it is. You don't have to walk around the house with your chest poked out. You sit down, get up, stand over there, turn. Nigga, you don't have to be like that. She just has to know that you're a strong man. And part of that is when somebody try to jump on y'all or her, you stand there and you gotta go ahead and take care of your business. Financially, you gotta know how to take care of your business and put them in a good position to survive, food, clothes, shelter, and all that. And a lot of things, and this is the other part that women are gonna leave out, and most of you guys don't understand. You can't be around there putting up with her shit every single day. Now, sometimes you can let her go. Fine, you'll get the last word today. Fine, I'll do what you ask me to do. But sometimes you gotta recognize when she's just doing this shit to try to test me, and I'm gonna show your ass that I ain't nobody to be messing around with. Simple as that. And the worst thing you can do is get your ass online and whining about, man, my wife. Oh, I can't do this and I can't do this. Well, hey, that's how it's gonna be. What can I tell you, buddy?
You're just a hot mess. That's all.
I mean, that's what it is. Cause I ain't no use in talking about begging a woman to change. She ain't finna change for you like that, man. Most people don't, not even men. It ain't just the women. Men don't change unless you make them change. Nigga, the doctor can tell you finna die next week. The nigga still be smoking cigarettes.
You can't make a person do anything. They have to have the desire, and that's what he's saying. Yeah. That you need to look at yourself. And if you haven't gotten over these unhealthy issues, then maybe you're not ready to be in a relationship.
Exactly. And I totally agree. And that leads me into this. A lot of these women wonder, well, why can't I find a man? Why all these men are this? Because this is exactly what this dude taught. You cause chaos, you have a bad attitude. And you do too much of that drama shit, man. And you run across a guy that he don't understand. He thinks that, hey man, she'll figure it out after a while. If we keep going, things will get better, and he won't sit there and talk to you and try to convince you and try to make deals with you. Baby, if I do this, will you change? And that's simply not going to work. It ain't gonna work.
Male or female, that won't work.
Male or female, that will not work. And that's just how I go.